books matter. It's terrific. Hello everyone, it's Terrific. Welcome to the channel, and I know what you're asking. Yes, my pig toll taxes are paid, and I got proof. They don't send these to just anybody. I pays my taxes. But what I'm about to show you is a book I'm very excited about. It's called Butcher Boy by Patrick McCabe, the author, and this is signed by the author. But this is a book I'm very excited about. Strangely enough, a year ago this time, maybe a year ago, not too long ago, I had never even heard of this book, never considered reading it because I didn't know it existed. And then I heard somebody talking about how great of a book it is. So I read the synopsis on the book. It didn't sound so good to me, so I never bothered to read it, naturally. And then one day, there came some clues from a publisher named Suntup Editions. Ever hear of them? Suntup Editions was going to be publishing Butcher Boy. And I wanted to make sure that this was a book I wanted before I shelled out them dollar bills to get one. So I got me a copy, I read the book, and I must say at the end of the day, truly loved Butcher Boy. Love it. Loved and love Butcher Boy. I already showed you the artist edition of Butcher Boy. I did a bit of a book review, the way that only I can do a book review, which is either good or bad or somewhere in the middle, I don't know. But I've talked about the book an awful lot and Francie Brady and some of my thoughts on the psychology of the boy and the characters and such as that. Great book. Strongly recommend it. Give it a shot. And anyway, maybe you'll love it too. But now, the Suntup Editions numbered edition, what we came here to see today, is in the mail. I'm a little bit late to this party because I went cheap, paid for the slow boat shipping, slow train shipping, and so it came, it's here. I saved a few bucks, but I had to wait a few extra days. Just the way it goes. So it goes, as they say. So with that, let's just jump right in. This book looks really good. I'm excited to get it because I love the book. And I love books signed by the author, which this one is supposed to be. But it also just looks phenomenal. The book cover is 100% pig suede leather. And that's nice. I like leather books. And I don't, besides Easton Press and their type of leather, I don't really have any other leather books of the sort that I can think of. But this one looks really good. I've seen plenty of pictures of it, and I can't wait to get it out and get it on my shelf. So the typical Suntup Editions, they package books in a way that makes sure that them books get to you in tip-top shape. If this book is damaged, it's because somebody did some lunatic fringe type of things. Used it for a football, practiced their blowtorch techniques on it. Bomb testing, underwater deep diving, stuff like that might defeat this packaging. But ordinary USPS, UPS, FedEx folks, they do not defeat the protection. Great job by Suntup Editions. And I truly appreciate such things because I want my book perfect as it can be. And the Suntup Editions little touch, the bookmarks with the artwork from the book. This one has David Lupton artwork. It says, with a new introduction by the author and illustrations by David Lupton. So the Patrick McCabe wrote a new introduction for this book. And I think we talked about that with the artist edition. But a beautiful bookmark. I'll take these and I put them in a little plastic sleeve to protect them. And that's what I do with them for now, till I find something better. Maybe somewhere down the road. All right, so the foam is form-fitted, so the book fits right in, protecting it from all sides. Piece of foam on top, protecting it on the top. Piece of foam on the bottom. Man, that's good protection. Anyway, the book is shipped in a bag, not shrink wrap. Their artist editions are sometimes shrink wrap, but these are in a bag that's taped over, taped to itself. And let's get it out of this bag, and then we'll look and see what she looked like, because I'm excited about this. And immediately, I've got a slip case This book is called The Butcher Boy. The slipcase on the book kind of feels like the paper that you would use at a butcher shop to wrap meat in. The old-fashioned butcher shops, not your local grocery store. They probably won't. They might. I don't know. But the old-fashioned butcher shops, they wrap it in a paper, and this feels and looks just like it. So phenomenal. Looks great. I love the slipcase. It matches the book, or it suits the story, and that's one of the great things about Suntup Editions. They design books to match the story without just necessarily painting you a picture from the story. So they're numbered editions, they're lettered editions. They take the heart of the book that they're doing and they try to put that into the packaging. And it works really, really well. They've got some phenomenal numbered editions. I've showed you some of them, but just phenomenal. And this is another perfect example of how the production of the book matches the story very well. So the website has, for Butcher Boy, a note on the typography. And they say this display face is called folk. And I don't know jack about typography or any of that stuff. But this, I think, is called folk typography. And it's not what you're normally going to see on books, but it does look neat. Again, it helps this book to stand out from the rest, to stand out from the crowd, to be true to the story. And anyway, one of the great things about Suntup Edition. So I'm going to put this high quality slipcase, amazing feel, texture, and all that stuff to the side. And we're going to take a look at the book. I said full 100% all the way around leather, pig suede. And if you could only feel it, let's see if you can see it. Suede leather, you know what that is? It's that sort of textured leather, almost like it has a fuzzy leather almost. I don't know. You know what suede is. That's what it feels like, and that's what it looks like. But this book looks so good. It feels so good. I'm excited about this. So win. Great book. We've seen the artwork with the artist edition. I'll show you the artwork anyway. But this book smells like leather. Anyway, looks beautiful. The slipcase is great. The cover of the book looks so good. And I love The Butcher Boy by Patrick McCabe. So the next thing I want to do is I want to find my signature page, see my Patrick McCabe signature, my David Lupton signature, and then we'll move on and we'll look at the typeface for the book. But plans change, and here's why. Because looking for that signature page, I open it up and look at these end papers. Holy cow. It truly looks like there was some butchering going on. And I think originally the slipcase was supposed to look something like this. I don't know. I think it was supposed to look something like this. But according to what when I saw Paul Suntup on one of his live videos, that when he got the mock-ups of the slipcase, it just didn't look the way they were hoping it would look. So they ended up going with what they went with, which turned out very well. But these end pages look so good. Halloween Horror Nights almost. Man, it looks nice. It looks real. It doesn't look like some fake production. It looks like there's dried blood on these end pages. And I wouldn't be surprised if it is, actually. There's the front. Golly, that's amazing. That's what you talk about, putting thought and care into the production of a book. Now, what was I doing? What I was doing before, I was looking for the signature page. My copy is supposed to be number 37. Let me find our signature page, our limitation page, and see what a Patrick McCabe signature looks like, because I don't have any, and David Lupton as well. So like I said, my copy is number 37. 37 is mine, as long as I can keep it anyway. That's my the signature page. The signature is my number, hand numbered. This one was limited to 350 copies. With the Suntup numbered editions, it seems like most of the time now they're limited to 350. There were quite a few that were limited to 250 for the numbered, and there were some that were more actually. But going forward, from what I hear, there will still be some more numbered editions that are limited to 250, but it seems like most of them are 350. Anyway, that's a lot of 50s, and that's a lot. Enough talk about that. Let's take a look right now and see what else we can see. Looky here. looky here. And I love this David Lupton artwork. I've seen it already, but now I'm seeing it for the first time on my prized numbered edition. And for a person like me, usually numbered is the pinnacle, because I'm not swinging for the lettered editions. And I know my limitations. Man's got to know his limitations. I'm not going that high. But this is where I fit. This is my niche, and this is where I go. Anyway, I'm very excited about this book. Very pleased with it. Let's take a look and see. Here's our typeface. And according to the website, a note on the typography, this typeface is called Study. And like I said, I don't know anything about typefaces, typography, any of that stuff. It's called Study. That's what it looks like. Relatively small font in this book to read. It's not big. I'm not going to lie to you. Relatively small. It does look nice. The paper is Mohawk Via, which we see commonly on Suntup Editions books. And it is printed offset. Here's one of the full-page David Lupton illustrations. There are 6 full-page interior illustrations, and I'm going to try to show you all of them. Beautiful. Some of these, well, they all do. These illustrations go along with the story. So they depict scenes from the book. And if you feel like showing you illustrations is a spoiler, you haven't read the book, maybe cover your eyes, darling. I think that the illustrations only spoil the book if you know the book. Then you know what the illustrations are actually meaning and stuff. But anyway, just fair warning. If you're concerned with that, just cover your eyes and don't look at these illustrations. I'll give you the little Iggy, and you can cover your eyes, darling. Iggy. Cover your eyes. I love this David Lupton artwork. And there's no way that I would not first look at these pictures before I'd read the book. But that's just me. I can't, Iggy. I can't put my psychosis on other people. The way I think is the way I think, and that's just the way it is. But Suntup Editions has done it again. I am, what my granny used to say, tickled. I love this book. I am so pleased. Could not be more pleased with this edition, this numbered edition. Well worth the dough. It belongs in a collection. It belongs in a collection better than mine, but it no doubt belongs in my collection. Glad to have it. I can't say enough good things about it, so I might as well just stop saying things about it. And at that, I have no more lies to tell. So I'm just gonna say la vie, baby. Doo-doo. Now, what else?